Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2. Entering the home stretch of the season, GA, how excited are you for the play-in tournament?
Oh, it's a lot of fun, Kevin. You can go from a 10th seed to making the playoffs. It makes this part of the year that much more entertaining.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Hero out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then there's Towns. And it's Markkanen in at the power forward. Now, Hero in the game against Boston. Very impressive. McDaniels against Brooks. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Out to the right wing. Jackson against Towns. Outside, Markkanen. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Brunson. Drains it from 17 feet out.
And that's where Brunson gets a lot of his baskets. He just thrives in the mid-range.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Really just forcing the defense's hand close to the rim. Booker so skilled at finding ways to get himself to the charity stripe.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Booker the pass to Jackson. Back to Booker. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Brooklyn's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Brunson against Booker. And he could not get that one to go. On contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Devin Booker.
Something about the little guy willing to stick his nose in there. Brunson gets his team going with that kind of play.
For the Sacramento Kings, GA, the expectations for this group have risen.
Well, it was about just making the playoffs for this franchise and breaking that drought. Now, Kevin, it's about advancing in the postseason. Just getting there isn't good enough.
Now here's Booker. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. It's good.
Devin Booker will score by any means necessary, and that time over decent defense, getting the contact.
Brooks outside. Outside, Towns. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. And here's a look at some numbers for Jalen Brunson.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Jackson finds McDaniel. Booker outside. Oh, good on the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Markkanen. Up and in on the layup. Markkanen's got 5 now.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
No good from Booker.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now here's Towns. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
And D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Now here's Thompson. after the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Thompson with the bucket.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Hero from long range. The rebound by Turner. Markkanen against Booker. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 7.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets lead by 3. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Evan Booker out there with Thompson. And there's Miles Turner. And there's McDaniels. And it's Jackson in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Back to Thompson. Turner with a screen on Brunson. Here's Thompson. And that one comes up a bit short. Brooklyn leading by 3. Hero passes to Markkanen. Here's Brunson. Second shot opportunity. The shot comes out. Good D by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Sacramento.
And look at what they did in the fourth quarter. Just totally out of sync and lacking in intensity. And that turned into that huge comeback.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's Brunson. Misses for the 5th time this game. Markkanen at 1 for 6.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Back to McDaniel. Pass to Booker. Thompson up top. He's covered by Hero. And Thompson kicks to Booker. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Nets. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside. Deflects the pass. Brooks the pass to Markkanen. 1:57 left here in the second. Brunson against Booker. And that one's good. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night. Brunson against Booker. Shoots over Brunson. Booker no good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Brunson finds Towns. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Towns has got 5 now.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
We take a look at Turner. He's on the cusp of the top 10 in the Western Conference voting.
So still a long way away from being named a starter, but the fans aren't overlooking what he's been doing this season.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. Towns against Jackson. Towns looking around. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And it's Brunson missing.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Turner with a screen for Booker. To the middle. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Bucks up on top. Defended by Booker. Brunson kicks to Towns.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be the strategy.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Brooklyn ahead. They're up by 1. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports.
Can't tell too much from early numbers, but the All-Star picture may be coming into focus a little. I'm definitely not surprised by these names.
And when we look at the first half for the Nets, a close contest so far.
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to them.
And that about wraps it up.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You've got to like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And Brooklyn, look at who they've got. They've got Jalen Brunson. Brooks is out there with Markkanen. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times the coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
And the rejection by Jackson. And that one's good. Towns.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Back to Booker. And Devin Booker in the paint.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And while we have a chance, here are the teams that have swatted away the most shots this season. The Kings in 3rd.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
McDaniels kicks to Thompson. Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. For the lead, connects from 3-point range. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Brunson against Thompson. Brooks outside. Pass to Towns. And the rejection by Jackson. And there was the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Kings leading.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this area.
Thompson from long range. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
And now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Jackson. He's putting up 9 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Here's Booker. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Booker's got 15.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Over to the left wing. Towns down low, guarded by Jackson. And he's Towns missing. Kings have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Count it. And it's a 3-point Sacramento lead.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Brooks kicks to Hero. There's 42 seconds left in the third.
And they had some boxed coverage that turned into no coverage.
A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got the lead up to 5 now for the Kings.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Oh, man, that's a high-level finish from Jalen Brunson, playing right through the whistle.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Brunson against Booker. Pocket 6, the 10-foot, and off the front, and in it goes. 17 points in the game.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
And we've watched 3 so far in this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. It's more scores now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. We've got Asar Thompson. Jackson is out there with McDaniels. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Kings leading now by 4. Thompson passes to Jackson. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Towns banked in off the glass.
And really at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds from putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Yeah, and you know who your Warriors are by plays like that. They make it when it matters most.
Booker with no one around. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Thompson in the corner. Back to McDaniel. Booker against Brunson. Booker left side. Count it, good. Booker's got 19 points.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. During that break, listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. Now, he's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great.
Thanks, David.
The lefty Brunson with a sweet three-stroke.
Pass to McDaniel. 1:57 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Back to Booker. It's hauled in by Hero. The Nets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. McDaniels against Brunson. I missed that time. Would have put him up. The Kings have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th quarter. This is just 1 minute. Booker in the corner. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Known as one of the purest scorers in the game, Booker's main focus remains competing for championships.
so both free throws are good. And it's a three-point game.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Here's Brunson. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
Towns, the pass to Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Markkanen finds Brunson.
Love how physical Thompson can be as a defender. He wants that stop at all costs.
McDaniels passes to Booker. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Booker is the leader, and you got to trust him in that spot.
No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Floats one up. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Jalen Brunson. Second personal foul. 17 foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of two is good. That increases their lead to 6. We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
For your Kings Youth Dance Team, everyone.
29 seconds left in the game. Towns against Jackson. Looking to get back on track here. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about takes a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
So they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
taking 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Jalen Brunson. Third personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for 2.
He drops the first one. That stretches their lead to 8. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.